before the session starts. No?
Okay, check. See if you're getting. Okay. So yesterday, merging to sorted list, result will be sorted list. Okay. Fine. Let's go to merge sort then. Merge sort. Let's say this is the array. Okay, so let's say this is the array. Okay, what is the sorted version of this array? Can you give me the sorted version? 0. Yeah, tell me again. 0. Okay, this is the sorted version, right? Now we'll look at merge sort. How merge sort is sorting this? How merge sort will sort it is, merge sort will do divide and conquer. What it will do? Divide and conquer. Meaning that it will divide the array into two parts. It's going to divide into 9, 5, 3, 1. This is the first part. And it will then 7, 0, 4, 6. Yes? Anything else you need? He needs. All done. No, any more interruptions? No more interruptions. Okay. What we did? We divided into two parts. 9, 5, 3, 1 and 7, 0, 4, 6. And what we will do is, we will sort both these parts. Now I say, sir, to sort only we are doing merge sort, right? Yes. Assume we are sorting it. How we are sorting it? I'll tell you. Assume we are sorting it. If I sort just the first half, what will it become? 1, 3, 5, 9. And the second half, what will it become? 0, 0, 4, 7, 6. Very good. Very good. 0, 4, 6, 7. Very nice. Now, just now what we discussed before starting merge sort? Just now what we discussed? Merging of two sorted lists. Can I say this list is sorted? Can I say this list is sorted? Can I merge them first? Yes. Merging two sorted lists 1, 3, 5, 9, 0, 4, 6, 7. What will be the answer? Will be sorted list. What will be the answer? Okay. So what we are doing in merge sort is we are dividing the array into two parts. Both parts we are sorting. How we are sorting, that is still mystery. Okay, that is still the mystery. How are we solving it, that we don't know. Right? That is climax. We'll come to that. But somehow we are sorting both parts. And because yesterday we discussed how to combine two sorted parts, we discussed that yesterday. So we'll just use that algorithm, that method to combine these two sorted parts into one whole sorted part. Understood this point? Okay. So this is what we do in merge, which means we are going to divide into two parts and we are going to say sort each one of them, and when you sort each one of them, combine them into one sorted part. Now the major climax, the suspense is what? How to sort both of them? We'll again apply the same thing. Okay, meaning to sort 9531, I will need to sort 9531, right? You all said 1359, but how computer will sort it? To sort 9531, I will again apply same thing, which is what is the first step? Divide into two parts. I'll divide 95 in one part and 31 in another part. Same thing with 7046. I'll divide 70 and then 46 over here. Now, if I solve 95 and if I solve 13, then I combine them, I will get the sorted part. Meaning, from 9531, if I want to generate 1359, what will I do? I'll sort 95. What will I sort 95 as? 5, 9. I'll sort 31. It will be sorted as 1, 3. And then I'll combine them. I will get 1, 3, 5, 9. Everybody understanding this part? Same thing with 70. 70 will become 0, 7. What does 4, 6 become? It remains 4, 6. Okay, very good. Now, how to sort 95? How to sort 95? We are saying it's 5, 9, but how to sort it? Again, divide into 2. So we say 9, 5, then 3, 1, 7, 0, 4, 6. So what happened here? 9 and 5 got split up. 3 and 1 got split up. 7, 0 got split up. 4, 6 got split up. What I need to do? I need to sort 9. I need to sort 5 and combine both of them. Correct, everybody? Sort 9, sort 5 and combine both of them. How do I sort 9? This is the base case. If there is only one element in an array, is it sorted or not sorted? Sorted. If I have just one element in the array, is it sorted or not sorted? Sorted, right? So we had this list to begin with, right? Then we divided into two halves like this. And we said sort both the halves. So is it okay? If I want to sort both the halves, this also needs to be divided into two halves. So you divide it into two halves. And this one also into two halves. 7, 0, then 4, 6. Now I want to sort 9, 5. How to sort 9, 5? Again divide into two halves. When I divide into two halves, I got 9, 5, 3. 3 is like this. 1 is like this. 7, 0, 4, and 6. So I divided 9 and 5 into two halves. So I got 9, 5. Now, can I divide 9 into two halves? No, right? And why? I don't need to divide. 9 is already sorted. Right? So now what I do is 9 is sorted, 5 is sorted. Both are sorted, everybody? Can I combine two merged lists? Can I combine two sorted lists, everyone? Yes. When I combine them, what 5, 9. So the answer of this is, of sorting this 9, 5, the answer of this becomes 5, 9. Similarly, when I combine this 3, 1, what do I get? 1, 3, 1, 3. When I combine this 7, 0, what I get? 0, 7. And this 4, 6 remains same. 4, 6. Now 5, 9 is sorted, 1, 3 is sorted. If I combine both of them, I get 1, 3, 5, 9. Okay. And I combine this 0, 7 and 4, 6. What do I get? 0, 4, 6, 7. And when I combine these two, 1, 3, 5, 9 and 0, 4, 6, 7, what do I get? 0, 1, 3, 4, This is how merge sort works. At each step, you are dividing into two parts, saying sort first half, sort second half. They will both get sorted anyway, so you combine them. But how to sort that? Again, divide it only. So I divide it. And then how to sort both ones? Again, divide it. I'll keep dividing till what time will I keep dividing? Till I have just one element. Only single element is remaining. When single element is remaining, I can say, wait, don't need to divide further. This is already sorted. This is already sorted. So I'll just return this sorted part, saying that this array is already sorted. When 9 is already sorted, 5 is already sorted. When I combine them, I get 5, 9. Same thing, 3, 1 already sorted. Combine them, I get 1, 3. Then I get 0, 7, I get 4, 6. Now 5, 9 and 1, 3 I will combine. I got 1, 3, 5, 9. 0, 7 and 4, 6 I combine. I got 0, 4, 6, 7. And these two when I combine, I get 0, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Is this process clear, everybody? Write down this process. Please write down this process. You might think that this is too much extra work. Why bubble sort was fine, selection sort was fine, insertion sort was fine. Why again merge sort, and that also this weird dividing and so on. As you learn more, you will realize merge sort is much faster. This approach is much faster than all the previous sort we saw. Selection, insertion, bubble sort, they are quite slower compared to this merge sort. Okay, so note that down also. This is a much faster sort. Done, written everyone? Okay. Now let's try to write the logic of this. Okay. We'll try to write the logic and then we'll convert that to code. If I write merge sort, let's say I'm writing a function merge sort, okay, of a particular array. Let's say that array is A. How am I doing merge sort? I'm saying divide the array A into two parts. First, I'm taking divide the array A into two parts. Okay. When I divide array A into two parts, how do I do it? Let's say I say B1 is first half and B2 is second half. Okay. Now using concept of slicing, you remember slicing, everybody? Using concept of slicing, I want to divide A into two halves. Okay. I want to divide A into two halves. Can you give me the slicing, everybody? Here and here. Think about it in your notebooks. Imagine it is of size 6. Imagine it's of size 6. First half will have how many indexes? 0 to 3. Okay. Because index 0, 1, 2 should be there. Here there should be 3 to 6. Because you want indexes 3, 4, 5. Is there a 6 index? Is there a 6 index? No. Why? Size of the array is 6. So maximum index you are going to have is 5. 0 to n minus 1. This is for size 6. I'm saying now, generally speaking, for any general A, you don't know the size. How to find out size? How to find out size of an array? And what is n? N is length of the array. That's what I'm asking. How to find size of the array? Len of A. Very good. So now, in terms of len of A, can you tell me the slicing over here? 0 to n. What is n? N is len of A. But this will be the entire array. I want only half the array. Okay. This is first half. How do I get second half? Louder. You guys say len. Say properly. Len of A by 2 is to len of A. Very good. Or you can just say is to. Automatically it will go till the end. Okay. That is short form. And here also you can say, first of all, it's not is to. It's not maths like 2 is to 3, 3 is to 4. It's not maths. It's colon. Okay. So A colon len of A by 2, and here len of A by 2 colon n. So what this colon means is from the starting up till len of A by 2, and here it means len of A by 2 till the ending. It's the shortcut. Okay. So first step we said was dividing into two parts, correct? That's what we did, dividing into 2 parts, yes or no? So if I have 95317046, it gets divided into 9531 and 7046. Now what do I do with that same 9531 and then 7046? What to do next with those? Again, okay, not only just divide, again do the same procedure. After you divide, what's going to happen? I will divide this and then divide this and divide this, and finally what's going to happen? We are going to reach a single part, sorted array, right? Now when that sorted array I get, what do I do with that? I will combine them. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to say repeat. Now for B1 and B2 both repeat the process. Okay. To repeat the process, I'm going to use recursion. Now this is what recursion is going to look like. I'll say B1 is equal to merge sort B1, meaning you sort B1 itself. You go ahead, sort B1 itself. Then you say B2 is equal to merge sort B2. Go ahead and sort B2. After you've done this, after B1 and B2 both are sorted, what to do? I'll explain that part, don't worry. But 9531 was 7046. After applying merge sort, it becomes 13590467. After they both got sorted, what to do? What to do? Combine them or merge them. So I'll say C is equal to merge B1 and B2 and return C. So we're going to return this C over here. Okay. So what we did here, B1 is the first half, B2 is the second half. We're saying apply merge sort on first half, apply merge sort on second half. When they both return sorted to me, you are going to merge both of them. Now what's going to happen here? Let's take a very, very simple example. Okay. Because this logic is not complete yet. You still have to complete the logic. take a very, very simple example, which is like 0, 4, 4, 0, 7, 1. Okay, let's take this one. So this is A. A is equal to this. Okay, what will B1 be? B1 will be equal to 4, 0. B2 will be equal to 7, 1. Okay, now I say B1 is merge sort B1. So I'll say, so this was happening merge sort of A, which is 4071. Okay, this is happening merge sort of 4071. Now I say do merge sort of 40. Go ahead and do merge sort of B1, which is 40. So for this merge sort, what is B1 going to be? B1 is going to be no. Again, apply the same thing. Imagine for this merge sort 40, A is equal to 40 in this merge sort function. Remember your factorial, everybody. When I did factorial 5, I said 5 into factorial of 4. Now for that factorial 4, n is 4. For factorial 4, n is 4. So when I say B1 is equal to merge sort B1, what I'm trying to say is do merge sort of 40. Now for that merge sort function, A is 40. For that function, okay, A is 40. And then B1 will be equal to 4. Very good. Very good. B2 will be equal to 0. Okay. And again we are calling recursion. So we are saying do merge sort of no, not 7. There is no 7 only here. That will come later. Okay. Just look at this B1. I am applying merge sort of this B1. As part of that function, I am applying merge sort again for that B1. So what is the merge sort of that? Merge sort of 4. Okay. Here B1 will be equal to, again B1 equals to 4. Okay, before that, what is A equal to here? 4. B1 is equal to apply the formula. What is len of A? Len of A is here. Len of A is 4. Everything is 4 only. 4, 4, 4. You're just saying 4, no? Like that. What is len of A? 1. So len of A by 2 is? Len of A divided by 2 is? You all forgot complete Python. If I do double divide by 2, will I get decimal ever? Never, no? Then 0. Right? First day of your college year. First day of your college, we discuss this. Everybody's mind is on fresher tomorrow. Simple 1 divided by 2 with integer division will be 0 or what? What will it be? 0. If I do for this A, if I do 0 till 0, what will I get? Will I get anything? I am going to get a empty array. At this, what will B2 be? What is going to be B2? Same. What is len A divided by 2? 0. What I want? 0 till? What I want? 0 till? What is B1 doing? B1 is from start till len of A by 2. Start is 0. Going till len of A by 2 is also 0. There will be nothing. This part you agreed? First half. Second half is what? Starting at len of A by 2. What is len of A by 2? In this case, 0. What is the ending? We are saying go till the end. So what will you get? B2 here? You will get 4. If you are all very confused, simple. Let's say B1 is equal to 4. If I did B1 of 0, what will I get? 4. Everybody able to see? If I did B1 of 0, something up till 0, what will I get? I'll get emptiness. If I did B1 of 0 till end, I will at least get 4. Understood what I'm trying to say now? Yes? Now, why I'm going into so much detail? Look at this one. Does this make any sense? What did we say? The moment A is equal to 4, which is it is only one element. Should we even divide? Should we divide it? Louder. Should we divide? No. But we are again dividing here. Is there any use? What should we do when it's only one element? What should we do? Combine with? Yes, we should combine, but when it's already sorted, we don't divide it. What do? We return it as it is. We say this array is already sorted. So you return it as it is. This is what we will do as the base case of recursion. Yesterday, factorial. When do we stop in factorial? 0. Because 0 factorial is? 0 factorial is 1. So the moment we found 0, we are returning 1. Same here, we are saying if len of A equal to 1 means just return A. We are saying if len of A is equal to 1, you just return A. Don't divide further. You just have to return A. Okay? Understood? Right? It's very difficult to understand. I told you this in the beginning. It's difficult. It will take some time. Okay? I'll show you an illustration. Hopefully that will help you a little bit. So look at this. What is it doing? It's dividing both. And again it's dividing both. Okay? All of them is dividing until it reaches single. 6, 5. Now we say return 5 as it is, return 6 as it is, and merge. Return 1 as it is, 3 as it is, merge. 7, 8, return as it is, and then merge both of them. 2, 4, return as it is, and merge both of them. Now 5, 6, and 1, 3 will be merged. So between them, you can say, okay, 1, 3, 5, 6. This is the merging two lists that we saw yesterday. Same thing with 7, 8, 2, 4. Between 2 and 7, take 2. 4 and 7, take 4. Between 7 and then 8. And now you are going to merge both of these, saying 1 will come first, then 2, 3 from there, 4 from here, 5 and 6 from there, and then 7 and 8 from there. Okay, again let's have a look at it. What it's doing is, let it again this replay. First step, divide. Then go to each one of them and divide again. Then go to each one of them, divide again. Now we don't divide further because it's already reached one element. Now you can return as it is. And when you return as it is, then you can merge them also. Clear a little bit now with illustration? Is it clearer? Okay. So this is overall, this is how we are going to write it. Okay. Let's try to write the merge sort over here. We will need this merge function. So that merge function will remain. And I will say def merge sort for an A. First thing is B1 is you're going to divide A. So how to divide A? First half is up till len of A divided by 2. B2 is A from len of A by 2 up till end. One second. So merge. Okay. So I did B1 and B2. Then I say you go do merge sort on B1, meaning it will also get divided. B2 is equal to merge sort of B2. Again, do this. And then I'll say C is equal to merge B1 and B2. This merge function we covered yesterday. Okay. And then now we're saying return C. Okay. And here we'll take is equal to, we'll take some array like this. Okay, so this array will print the array, and then we'll say array is equal to merge sort array, print array again, and let's see. Okay, yeah, we went into recursion. Why? It kept trying to divide again and again and again. Why it went into infinite recursion? It kept trying to divide again and again and again. What did we miss in this code? We missed something in this code. What did we miss? If, very good. If len of A equal to 1, I'll just make it, let's say, less than equal to 1. Even if it's an empty array, I just return A. Okay. So this way we can stop the recursion. And this is what you get. This is the initial array and this is the sorted array. Okay. Do write it down, the merge sort. Return everybody. Write it quickly. Done? Okay. Done, everybody? Yes or no? Okay. So this is merge sort, everybody. This is merge sort. Now, quickly, I want to show you something called quick sort. Now, think about quick sort is that it is very complicated in implementation. Nobody will actually ask you in your interviews or anywhere. Nobody is going to ask you to actually implement quick sort. You just need to know the logic of quick sort. Usually, interviewer themselves don't know how to implement quick sort properly. Okay, girls, all okay over there? Girls, all good? Everything fine? Any doubts? You can ask me. Okay, any doubts over there? All good? Perfect in merge sort? Perfect or no? If I ask you, you will explain merge sort now? Okay, very good. So, what were we talking about? Which sort? Very good. Quick sort is such that even interviewers themselves are not too good at quick sort. Okay, it's a little difficult that way. But quick sort is also recursive. In merge sort, what are we doing? We are dividing and combining or merging. Say merging instead of combining. Merging is the official term. So we are dividing and merging. Okay. In quick sort, what we are doing is we are doing partitioning. We are doing something called partitioning. What is the meaning of partitioning? Let's look at it like this. Let's take this array only. Let's take this array. Okay. Now what I'll do is I will partition the array around 6. The last element is what? 6. This element, you can choose any element, but generally we choose the last element. And this element is called as the pivot. What is it called? Pivot. So this 6 here, we'll say choosing 6 as pivot. Okay, what is it called? Pivot. What it means to have this pivot, it means what we'll do is we'll keep all the elements less than 6 on the left side of 6, or the elements greater than 6 on right side of 6. Each of those elements need not be sorted, but we are just arranging them. For example, let's go through each of the elements. Which elements are less than 6? 9 less than 6? No. 5 is less than 6? Yes. So we'll keep 5 here. 3 is less than 6? 1 is less than 6? 7? 0? 4? Any other element left? Less than 6? No. So 6 goes here. 6 is the pivot. Elements greater than 6 are on the right side. Is 9 greater than 6? What else? 7. Okay. So now what happens is we have this process is called, just understand logic, you don't have to get into code. This process is called partitioning the array around the pivot. What is the pivot? 6. We have partitioned the array such that all elements left of 6 are lesser than 6. And all elements on the right of 6 are greater than 6. Now tell me this. Eventually, when we sort the array, we will eventually sort the array. At that time, will 6 be here only or will 6 be in some other position? Okay, which other position will it be? Same position? Why same position? Okay, other position, then tell me other position. Now you can't think of other position, so you're saying same position. Okay. In a sorted array, let's take any sorted array. Okay, let's say A, B, C, D, E, F. That's it. This is a sorted array of numbers. I don't know which numbers, but numbers. It's a sorted array. Left side of D. Left side of D are all the numbers which are lesser than D. The right side of D is greater than D. Now what I did here is this array sorted? This array is sorted? No. But if you look at 6, all the elements of 6 are less than 6. All the elements of right of 6 are greater than 6. When we eventually sort this array, 6 will still be in this position only. Yes? The problem is left side is not sorted. But even when we sort the left side, none of them is going to come in place of 6. Yes? Because all of them are less than 6. And the right side, all of them are greater than 6. No matter how much sorting you do on the right side, they will never come in the place of 6. Yes? Agreed on this part, everything? So, what partitioning the array will do? Partitioning the array will take the pivot and put it in its correct position. Partitioning array is taking the pivot, which is usually the last element. We take that pivot and we put it in its correct position. Left side and right side are not sorted. But with respect to 6, 6 is in the correct position. Yes or no? Next, what we do is we again do divide and conquer. Meaning, now 6 is in the correct position. Now we take 4 as pivot and 7 as pivot. You will say, sir, how 2 pivots? What we are doing is 6 is sorted. We are going to apply quick sort on this side and quick sort on this side. On the left side and on the right side. Why we are not applying quick sort on 6? 6 is in the correct position. We don't need to apply. When I apply quick sort here, what is the pivot I will choose? 4. So I'll choose 4 as the pivot. Is what should I do? Elements less than 4 should be on left side. What are those elements? 3, 1, 0. 4 reaches its correct position and then 5 is over here. Okay. Then here 6 as usual. Here what should be the pivot? 7. So what will come here? 7, 9. Right? So 6, 7 and 4 are all in their correct positions. Yes? Because pivots always reach the correct position. Now after 4 reaches its correct position, you can say apply quick sort to 3, 1, 0 and apply quick sort to 5. Here also apply quick sort to 6, no point of applying. Already sort. Apply quick sort to 9. When I apply quick sort to 3, 1, 0, what is the pivot? 0. Okay. So what will happen here? Less than 0, are there any numbers? So 0 comes here and 3, 1 will come over here. 4 is in its correct position. We don't bother. 5 anyway only one number. So you just leave it as it is. 6, 7, 9. So all 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 are in their correct position. 0 is in the correct position. Just have to apply quick sort to 3 and 1. So it becomes 0. So here what's the pivot? 1. And 1 will get placed here. Up to the right side 3. Then 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So how is it happening? We are not dividing into 2 arrays. In the same array, we are bringing the pivot in its correct position. And then on both the sides of the array, we are again choosing some more pivots and asking them to come to the correct position. And this keeps happening. This is called as quick sort. Just this logic is enough for you to understand. You don't need to actually understand the code over here. If you want to know the code, it's mentioned in the EDYST platform. You can check it. But at least note down this logic. Okay, note down this logic. Make sure you mark which is the pivot at each point. Please mark which is the pivot at each point. Done? Okay. So make sure you watch this video. Pretty good video this one is. Actually, let me see if we can play this right now. Hold on. Library. Do we have audio? Can we connect to speaker? Any chance?
You work at the college library. You're in the middle of a quiet afternoon when suddenly a shipment of 1,280 different books arrives. The books have been dropped off in one long straight line, but they're all out of order, and the automatic sorting system is broken. To make matters worse, classes start tomorrow, which means that first thing in the morning, students will show up in droves looking for these books. How can we get them all sorted in time? One way would be to start at one end of the line with the first pair of books. If the first two books are in order, then leave them as they are. Otherwise, swap them. Then look at the second and third books. Repeat the process and continue.
What is this algorithm? Which algorithm is this? Louder. Bubble sort. Absolutely correct. This is bubble sort. Very good. What you're doing, comparing adjacent elements and swapping.
Until you reach the end of the line. At some point, you'll come across the book that should be last and keep swapping it with every subsequent book, moving it down the line until it reaches the end where it belongs. Then start from the beginning and repeat the process to get the second to last book in its proper place, and keep going until all books are sorted. This approach is called bubble sort. It's simple but slow. You'd make 1,279 comparisons in the first round, then 1,278, and so on, adding up to 818,560 comparisons. If each took just 1 second, this process would take over 9 days. A second strategy would be to start by sorting just the first 2 books. Then take the third book and compare it with the book in the second slot. If it belongs before the second book, swap them. Then compare it with the book in the first slot and swap again if needed. Now you've sorted the first 3 books. Keep adding 1 book at a time to this.
What is this one? Are you sure? What is happening? You're taking 1 book from the right side and putting it on the left side. What is this sort? What happens in selection sort? What happens in selection sort? As I said, the name itself, selection is you are selecting the minimum on the right side. Are we selecting the minimum on the right side here? Did we select the minimum on the right side here? What are we doing? Again, just look at it properly.
Then compare it with the book in the first slot and swap again if needed. Now you've sorted the first 3 books. Keep adding 1 book at a time to the sorted subline.
You're taking 1 from the right side and inserting it into the sorted part. Which sort is this? Insertion sort. Okay.
Comparing and swapping the new book with the one before it until it's correctly placed among the books sorted so far. This is called insertion sort. Unlike bubble sort, it usually doesn't require comparing every pair of books. On average, we'd expect to only need to compare each book to half of the books that came before it. In that case, the total number of comparisons would be 409,280, taking almost 5 days. you're still doing way too many comparisons. Here's a better idea. First, pick a random book. Call it the partition and compare it to every other book. Then, divide the line by placing all the books that come before the partition on its left and all the ones that come after it on its right. You've just saved loads of time by not having to compare any of the books on the left to any of the ones on the right ever again. Now, looking only at the books on the left, you can again pick a random partition book and separate those books that come before it from those that come after it. You can keep creating subpartitions like this until you have a bunch of small sublines, each of which you'd sort quickly using another strategy like insertion sort. Each round of partitioning requires about 1,280 comparisons. If your partitions are pretty balanced, dividing the books into 128 sublines of 10 would take about 7 rounds, or 8,960 seconds. Sorting these sublines would add about 22 seconds each. All in all, this method, known as quicksort, could sort the books in under 3.5 hours. But there's a catch. Your partitions could end up lopsided, saving no time at all. Luckily, this rarely happens. That's why quicksort is one of the most efficient strategies used by programmers today. They use it for things like sorting items in an online store by price, or creating a list of all the gas stations close to a given location, sorted by distance. In your case, you're done quick sorting with time to spare. Just another high-stakes day in the library.
Right. So if you understood that, great. If you didn't understand, there are many such videos on sorting online. Please watch all of them. The more you get idea of it, see, when I'm teaching you sorting, I'm not even thinking of the code. Do you see me referencing the code anytime? No. I'm directly telling you the code. Why? I don't memorize any code. Anytime I'm teaching the code, I never memorize. Today, I'll tell you slightly different code with different variable. Tomorrow, a different variable, different way of writing. The reason is I know the logic of that code very well. If you understand the logic of each of these sorts, then it will be very simple for all of you. Okay. So watch as many videos online, understand the logic of each sort, and then implementing them all will become much easier. Okay. So everybody, with that, what we've done is we've just completed all of the things. We've done all the classes. We've figured out, or we've completed all of the concepts that needed for something called Python 1. That is the first, this Python 1 here. If you complete this, you will all get the certificate of Python also. Those of you who have completed, great. I think you must have got the certificate already. And if you have not got, just come to me. I will enable the certificate. But if you complete all of this, means all of the questions, all of the videos, everything properly, you will all get the certificate for this. If you remember, I told you that time only, you will be the first people in entire, first year. I have not seen any other college do this much coding. You ask your seniors, ask your second year, third year senior, this level of coding, what I completed with you now, 2 weeks ago, same thing I was teaching to second year students. So you just completed it in your second semester. Now there are two things you can do with this. One is you can say, oh, this is such advanced thing. I will learn this in fourth year. Leave it, sir. Let me go enjoy party. Fourth year, I will study all this. Thank you for teaching now, but I will study this in fourth year just before placement. That is one thing you can do. Second thing you can do is actually learn this properly, finish all the questions on EDYST platform, and start practicing on other platforms. Go to HackerRank, go to CodeChef, go to CodeForces, practice on these platforms. I know 90% of you will not practice. I know this. And that's fine. I'm talking to the 10% of the people who actually care. Trust me, you do this now, you start practicing the coding today. By the time you are in fourth year, you will be eligible for good jobs. I'm talking about 5 lakhs, 7 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs per annum jobs you will be able to get. Provided you start the practice today. There will be many distractions. Academics, extracurricular activities, cultural activities, many distractions will be there. Oh, nobody is denying that. Have fun. Even I had a lot of fun in college life. At least 30, 40 TV shows I saw. Every week, one new TV show I was watching. It's not like we did not have fun. Nobody is stopping you from having fun. 1 hour, 2 hours practice every day. Rest all the time you have fun. No issues. But make sure you do this seriously. Don't do it just because I am telling you. Don't do it because you will get attendance. Don't do it because you will get certificate. If you really want to do it, you will be able to crack a good job. Okay. This kind of material is not available to everybody. You are lucky. You are one of the few people of KIET college who are actually getting this material. Make sure you use it to the full. And I'm telling you this since first day. First day you came to college. Since that day, I'm telling you this. So it's up to you. You want to use it, you don't want to use it, completely up to you. The entire thing. Okay. So now what we're going to do, we have about half an hour left. If you have any specific question you want me to solve, let me solve that right now. Otherwise, I will pick a question and solve. So please tell me if you have any question you would like to solve. Any doubts or question. Any question can be very simple. Can be something. Sir, please explain F string again. That also will do, no problem. But please take any question and just tell me, we'll solve it. So by end of today, I want to solve at least 4 questions. If you don't tell me 4 questions, by end of today, I will solve 1 question tomorrow. If you give me only 3 questions, then 1 question I will solve tomorrow. If you give me 2 questions, I'll solve 2 questions. If you don't give me any question, I will solve 4 questions. When I say I will solve tomorrow, all of you will have to attend. I'm not solving alone. Okay? Tell me some question you have doubt in, you tried, you did not get. It's very difficult. How many of you went home yesterday and practiced something on EDYST platform? Some practice? Raise your hand. I will not call you, don't worry. I will not call you here, I will not ask you anything. Anybody practiced anything on EDYST platform yesterday? Lost interest? 3 months back it was okay. After vacation, completely lost interest in coding? You can say yes, no problem. Practice gone completely after vacation? Yeah, after Pongal holidays complete, practice gone. Now we are not interested in programming, coding. So, just honestly, want to ask this word, honestly, if not programming, then what else are you interested in right now? Can be anything. But tell me, what are you interested in if not programming? Pressures, okay. That is still tomorrow. After that, what are you interested in? Or what is keeping you busy? What is keeping you busy generally? Louder? What's keeping you busy? You only, don't look back. What is keeping you busy? No, answer is not on the floor. Look at me and tell me. What is keeping you busy, man? Subjects? Okay. Which subjects? M2. Okay. What is there in M2? What topics are you studying? Matrices? Do you know how to multiply? Yes? Okay. Let's do that. Let's do matrix multiplication. Why not? Simple, no? I'm not asking tough matrix. I'm asking 3 cross 3 matrix. Let me give you 2 matrices. Give me the answer first. Okay, multiply these 2 matrices and tell me. Write down what's multiply these 2. What happened? Not possible. Why? You don't know how to multiply? Then? Yes, louder. Number of rows. Number of rows of first array should equal to. Is that correct? Or what is the condition? Number of columns of first array should equal to number of rows of second array. Okay. If that's it, then now it's possible. Why? Now it's possible or not? Those of you who think it's possible, please give me the answer. Those of you who think it's not possible, tell me why it's not possible. Subjects are keeping you busy, right? So what is keeping you busy? Okay, matrix multiplication, you're studying, you don't know. What else is keeping you busy? Even if you see a web series keeping you busy, I'm happy. Which web series? Huh? One person at a time. I don't think I've heard of it. I don't know. Tarak Mehta. Wednesday. Wednesday, okay. Farzi. If I ask you, okay, but very seriously, this is good. Wednesday, Farzi. What is the other one? Tarak Mehta, somebody is watching. Stranger Things, okay. Rana Naidu, okay. Okay, very good. Okay, very no, this is super. Okay. So if I tell you, I want, okay, everybody listen to me this. Listen carefully to this. Okay. This is keeping you busy, very nice. Can you write 2 pages? Can you write 2 pages on this TV series? Meaning, what is the story of the TV series and why you like it? Can you write 2 pages? Yes, for sure. In English. No, because I am not saying don't watch. Listen to this. Everybody carefully listen to this. I never said don't watch it. Did I say that? I'm saying watch as many as you can. No problem. First person here standing on stage telling you watch TV series. All your faculty will tell you don't watch, don't waste your time. Correct? I'm telling you please watch. After every TV series, can you write 2 pages in English? That guy started writing also. My friends. Hi, my friends. Yes, get up. No, no, get up, get up. It's you. Your friends, all of you. The middle ones, yeah. You also. On your left, yeah. You also. On your right side, yeah. And who's in front of her? No, not you. You are. Come out three. One, three of you come out. Stand here, stand here. Stand here, stand here. Face your friends. Yeah, stand in front of you. Okay, all right. So listen carefully, everybody here. Anybody got the answer for this? It's possible or not possible? Not possible. Why not possible? Okay, how many say not possible? Raise your hand. Not possible. Okay. Why is it not possible? Why? What's there to laugh at? What is there to laugh at? I don't get it. You have the courage. Anybody has the courage to raise their hands? You will watch all the TV shows in the world. None of you have single ounce of courage to raise your hands. Respect that. Even if they give the wrong answer 100 times, they will still 10 times better candidates than you. I am telling you again. If somebody gives me wrong answer, they are still 1,000 times better than the person who did not speak. Don't make fun of anybody who's trying to speak. You are all jealous of them that they're trying to speak, that's why you're making fun of them. Improve yourself. If you can't speak like that, then keep quiet. If you can't speak like them, then you should keep quiet. If you don't have the guts to speak like them, then you should all keep quiet. All have the guts to speak like them. Okay? So why is it not possible, my friend? Number of rows is equal to number of columns. Okay, so number of rows of first array or second array? First matrix or second matrix? First matrix has 3 columns, second matrix has 3 Okay. Okay. So you say the first matrix is having 3 columns, second matrix is having 2 columns, so multiplication is not possible. How many of you disagree with this? Disagree with this? Okay, at the back, somebody is disagreeing with it. Yes, please tell me. What is the reason? Everybody will listen to him. I don't have mic. I am shouting. I don't need to shout over your voices. Tell me. Multiplication is possible. Why? Very good. Your name? Okay. Round of applause for him. Number of columns of this should be equal to number of rows of this. Okay, number of columns of this should be equal to number of rows of this. Meaning, if I just write it like this, if I'm going to write it like this, what are the dimensions of this A? Can you tell me dimension? 3 by 3. And dimensions of this is 3 by 2. It means that middle should be equal. 3 and 3 should be equal. If this is equal, then multiplication is possible. This 3 and this 3 equal means multiplication is possible. Now, what will be the dimensions of C? Yes, dimension of C will be 3 by 2. You take this row and this column. Can we just switch off the speaker? You guys don't know how to do that. Number of rows of first and number of column of second will give me the dimensions of the final answer. Okay. Now try to do matrix multiplication of this. Now try it. It's possible. Now try it. If you want to know how to do it, it's like this. 1 into 1 plus 0 into 8 plus 4 into 5. Okay. 1 into 1, 0 into 8 plus 4 into 5. Whatever that answer is the first one over here. Okay, write it. You can just switch it off. Can you switch it off completely? I'll shout. Don't worry. If you have an answer, you can talk. If you don't have an answer, please calculate. To calculate, you don't need to talk. Calculate. Anybody has the answer? Okay, can you give me the answer? 21, 29, 30. Next row, okay, 30. 1, 23. Okay, so we'll see if that is correct or not. Okay, so first one will be 1 into 1 plus 0 into 8, which is 0, plus 4 into 5, which is 20. So this becomes 21. Very good. Next one will be 1 into 9 plus 0 into 4 will be 0 plus 4 into 5, 20. So it's going to be 29. Very good. Next one, 9 into 1, 9 plus 16 plus 5, which is 30. Very good. Then 9 into 9, 81 plus 2 into 4, 8 plus 5. So this is going to be 94. Then you have 7 into 1, 7 plus 5 into 8, 40 plus 6 into 5, 30. This is going to be 77. 6 into 9, sorry, 7 into 9, 63 plus 5 into 4, 20 plus 6 into 5, 30 becomes 113. Everybody understood how matrix multiplication is working? Yes? Clear, everybody? Okay. We will write a code for this. Okay? We are going to write a program for this. Right? We'll do that after, because we have only 10 minutes left now. We'll do it in the afternoon session. Start thinking of the logic part. Meanwhile. Before that, actually, write the code for finding if it is possible or not possible to multiply. Let's say I give you two 2D lists. Each 2D list is a matrix. You have a 2D list A and you have a 2D list B. 2D list A and 2D list B. Both of them are matrices. Simply write the condition. Everybody write it now. Write the condition to find out if matrix multiplication is possible or not possible. Write condition to find out, given two 2D lists A and B, is matrix multiplication possible or not possible? If possible, print possible. If not possible, print impossible. Two 2D lists A and B. It's a very funny condition, right? Condition is very funny. Yes or no? If it's funny, if it's not funny, then why are you guys laughing? Anybody got the answer? Okay, let's see. What did we say? When is it possible? What is the condition? Number of columns of first one should be equal to number of rows of second. Okay. How do we, given a 2D list, how do we find number of rows? How do we find number of rows? I don't want one word answer. Length. Sir, do it, sir. No. Give me proper answer. How do I find out the number of rows of a 2D list? Day before yesterday we have done this. Day before yesterday you are all sitting here only. Number of rows of 2D list. R1 is equal to length of A. So this will give me number of rows of first array 2D list. Everybody understood this? Nobody understood this. You all forgot of day before. You are just saying yes because I'm asking you. Nobody revised day before yesterday? Why to revise? No? What's the point? Okay. So I got R1 like this. How do I get columns of A? Equal to len of B. A of 0. Very good. Somebody has studied. Very good. How do I get rows of B? Len of C2 is equal to. Okay. Then when are we saying that it's possible to multiply? If C1 equal to R2, then it is okay. Is this clear? Please note it down, everybody, quickly. Done, everyone? Okay. All right. So we'll continue in the afternoon section, 2 o'clock, where we'll actually write the code for multiplication of two matrices. Okay. All right. See you then. Thank you so much.